The year was 1925 on Detroit's southeast side, the corner house at Garland and Charlevoix. A prominent African-American doctor moved in.
The mob wanted them out of this house because they were black and this was an all-white neighborhood.
Shots fired, a murder charge, and a defining moment in Detroit's race relations would follow.
This 4-bedroom Detroit home is now a historic landmark, etched in state and national history forever. Dr. Ossian Sweet moved his wife and daughter here, knowing that he would be crossing the color barrier, but like most families, wanted to live in a better neighborhood with better schools. I sit down with the homeowner, Daniel Baxter. He actually grew up in this house, and he worked to get its historic designation.
Let's go back to Detroit in 1925. It was the Great Migration era when African Americans were fleeing the rural South for opportunities in the North.
Blacks were living in a community called the Black Bottom. 10 to 20,000 African Americans living in a community that was designed to support about 5,000 people.
Those that had the means and tried to move out were confronted by mobs.
Anywhere from 500 to 1,000 whites whose goal was to keep their communities white, and blacks suffered tremendously.
Prominent Detroit doctor Ossian Sweet faced the dangers head-on, purchased and moved into this house on September 8, 1925, in an all-white neighborhood.
He decided that he was either going to have to live as a coward or die as a man.
He had 9 friends and family stay at the house the first couple nights.
They brought guns to defend their home.
Nothing happened the first night.
But on September the 9th at 8:25, that's when all hell broke loose. The mob came.
Sweet was in his room.
And he laid in the bed. And the only thing that took him out of his fear was the fact that a rock came through the window.
And gunshots fired out.
And when the smoke cleared, 2 white folk had been shot.
And 1 killed. All the men in the home were arrested.
The national branch of the NAACP was looking for an opportunity to deal with housing discrimination. So they decide to hire famed attorney Clarence Darrell.
And Clarence Darrell is white.
Clarence Darrell is white, that's correct. Darrell based the entire case on a man's home is his castle, regardless to what color they are. All of the judges here in Detroit, nobody wanted to touch this case. No one except for a young, aspiring, red-headed Irish guy by the name of Frank Murphy.
Baxter describes what Dr. Sweet said on the stand.
I was facing the same mob that had hounded my people throughout its entire history. He gave that all-white male jury an opportunity to look through black eyes.
The jury would not come to a decision.
And as such, he threw the case out and declared it a mistrial.
Wow.
And that's the house that I grew up in.
Daniel Baxter spent years working to get the historic designation.
That's original?
Yeah, this is the original chandelier.
And his own money, sweat equity, and help from some creative and crafty friends to begin the restoration and decorations, including some help from Mayor Mike Duggan for the state and national marker and a $500,000 grant from the National Park Service to completely restore the home into a museum for public tours. As for Dr. Sweet, his life was never the same. Shortly after the trial, he continued to practice medicine, but lost his wife, daughter, and brother to tuberculosis. Dr. Sweet passed away in 1960 at the age of 64.
While he may not have ever thought that anybody would have recognized what he has done as something that was trailblazing, we do.
So the $500,000 grant that I mentioned from the National Park Services for restoration work will happen on the Sweet home and the neighboring homes directly across the street as well. And that is all scheduled to begin in the spring with a completion date of the fall of this year when Daniel hopes to open up that home to the public as a museum.
That is remarkable. All that history under that roof.
Absolutely. And that's the house he grew up in. He said he really learned about it when he was about 10 years old when someone from from one of the newspapers came up and asked him if he knew what happened in that house years before.
Wow. Well, we're glad that he's able to share all that with us.
Absolutely. He worked very hard for it. So congratulations to him and also all of the folks that helped to get it to look as good as it looks
Right.
now.
It looks great.